This short video has an A side and a B side. The A side is about how we are affected by the beliefs we hold to be true. The B side ties into I am, which is your true identity and source of power. Any belief system that does not have a positive, practical impact on your life should be replaced by one that does. If your beliefs do not serve you, if they do not make you wealthy, healthy, and happy, if the beliefs you hold to be true do not in fact improve the quality of your life, they should be replaced by those that do. Your beliefs will either empower you or disempower you, help you or hinder you. Your beliefs are like a program on your computer or an app on your phone. Install the right app and it can make life sweet and easy. But bad programming can make your devices go crazy and turn your life into a living hell. Similarly, what you believe to be true and accurate will determine how you feel about things, how you act toward other people, how you deal with any given situation, even how you think and feel about yourself, your appearance, your intelligence, your confidence, and your self-esteem. Whatever you believe about your life creates the life you believe in. Here's a question for you. Do you believe that your opinions about who and what you are, your relationships, your community, your opinions about religion, politics, race relations, sex, human rights, are all supported by solid facts and reliable information? That question answers itself, doesn't it? All of us imagine that our opinions are supported, at least to some degree, by accurate information. Otherwise, how could we believe it? The thing is, the world is full of people with very different beliefs who are just as convinced as you are that their viewpoints are also supported by factual, accurate information. Do you think that these people are misinformed, ignorant, deluded, or just plain stupid? We humans tend to take notice of facts that support our version of the truth, and we tend to ignore evidence that doesn't support our conclusions. It's just the way our brain works. That's why when you ask someone to explain why they believe something, they can usually rattle off a few facts that sound, at least on the surface of it, to be logical and rational. You see, the problem with false, disempowering beliefs is that we believe them. But there's something else in the mix. We not only consider our beliefs to be facts, we also enjoy being right. Let's face it, it feels good to be right, don't you agree? Conversely, it generally feels bad when we discover that we are wrong about something, especially things we've thought to be true for years. Admitting that we are wrong can make us feel foolish, uneducated, ignorant, resentful, and even embarrassed. I won't ask you to believe my version of the truth. They say the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Well, I want you to test out these teachings for yourself. Draw your own conclusions. Now hold on to your hats, people, because what I'm about to say next may shock you. Your beliefs do not have to be based on facts in order for them to be true for you. Let me repeat that for emphasis. Your beliefs do not have to be based on facts in order for them to be true for you. Frank Lloyd Wright, the famous architect, writer, and educator, once said that truth is more important than facts. Along a similar vein, Albert Einstein famously said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." Now, this short video is not the place to go any deeper into how profound, universal truths can be found in the most unlikely places, including fiction and fantasy. But if this doesn't quite make sense to you yet, just stay with me a bit longer, and it will all become clearer as the series continues. For the few minutes that remain, let's move on to the B side of our program. This program is called the I Am series because I Am is your true identity once you've stripped away all the qualifiers, labels, and limitations people assume for themselves. In the last video, I quoted from the Bible that famous verse where Moses asked God what his name was. God told Moses to declare that he would deliver the Hebrews out of slavery in Egypt. But then Moses asks God, "But what if the people ask me, what is God's name?" Now, at this point in biblical history, God had never revealed his secret name. People would simply refer to him using an impersonal title, like Father, Lord, or Lord God, or maybe the Nameless One. But in a world full of gods and goddesses, Moses wanted to know by what name God identified himself. In Exodus chapter 3, verse 14, God tells Moses, "I am that I am." This is what you are to say to the Israelites. "I am has sent me to you." Then in verse 15, he continues by saying, "This is my name forever, the name you shall call me from generation to generation." Just to be clear, folks, I use the Bible as a psychological or spiritual text and not as a religious one. I also reference many other sources of wisdom without supporting any religion whatsoever. I have discovered that spiritual truth does not have to be attached to any religion, and in fact, the universal truth of I am, or I am that I am, is far bigger than any religion could possibly contain. Every human being is a truly empowered being if you can see the connection to the greater, higher self. God revealed his own name as I am. He then said that was his name forever. Quite frankly, it confused people. It might even be confusing you right now. The Jews didn't know quite what to do with God's name, so they outlawed its use. No one was allowed to speak the name of God. So God came to be called just about everything else in the book except the name he wanted to be known by. The confusion happens because most human beings are making one flawed assumption. Do you know what that assumption is? People usually assume that God is outside of them. People imagine God or goddess in a million ways, but typically it is outside, above, and beyond us. This is a fatal flaw. I am is your only true identity. It also happens to be the name and residence of the Supreme Being. At this point, your head might be spinning with possibilities, hopefully, or your ingrained belief system might be dismissing this concept as ridiculous and not worth your time. It might not jibe with the so-called facts you've accumulated to prove yourself right about the nature of God and man. In the next video in this series, we will be going deeper into the why and how your entire life can be upgraded with the knowledge of I am that I am. Until then, this is Q wishing you wealth, health, and happiness.